Mason just claimed getting with Finlay. That reaction.
Merry Christmas, everybody.
Nice. The parking king.
Here we go, the main event for tonight here in Buffalo, New York. We have a triple threat match for the High Rollers Championship between this man, Rig Richards, the champion, Richard Ryan, and the former champion, Postman Matt. Rig was the former champion as well, only held the title for about a minute's time. But these three men in this match tonight are the only three men to have ever held the High Rollers Championship. Postman Matt held it for the entire time from the origin of the very first show up until he lost it last pay-per-view, which was Summerslam. Rig held it for the minute, and now Richard has held it for the month. And Rig is the hot favourite to not retain. Oh, what's this? And the crowd hate Richard Ryan. And here he is. He's got a new look here tonight. The black tights. We all know that he's aligned with what is the equivalent of the Authority with Mitchell Cruiser. But Mitchell Cruiser did make this match, which he wasn't happy about it being a triple threat. But he's here, ready to defend his title. He's very nervous about getting into the ring with Rig. And here comes the crowd favourite, Postman Matt.
Motherfucker. What's up, nigga? Gangsta rap, nigga.
And they're all on their feet as Postman comes out.
I'm 100%
Night of Champions. He said it's his night. Night of Postman's.
I'm 200% nigga.
And this is a position he has not had to be in before. Postman did win a triple threat ladder match to win the High Rollers Championship when it was debuted. It was 2 years ago.
Cause I'm a motherfucking nigga.
So he has experience in big matches. He's won the title before, he retained it many times. He was annihilated by Rig last pay-per-view. Richard obviously cashing in his Money in the Bank that he won against Rig, who had beaten Postman. So it's a very interesting chain. And there is the High Rollers World Championship. Referee Mark Robinson holding it up as Rig, Richard, Postman all face each other, ready to go. Referee rings the bell and Rig goes straight after Postman. And into Richard. And Rig with a huge start. He's got both men in the corner. And Rig is just going off. And Rig, Postman with hits a DDT, hits it. And Rig's down. And Postman and Richard look at each other and they know they've got to have to take Rig out of this match if any of them have got a chance of winning. And Richard's just kind of standing there watching as Postman desperately going after Rig, trying to ground him early. And now Richard, this is tactic, dropping Postman on his head. And now Rig going after Richard with a belly to belly. And now that's Richard just costing Postman. And now Rig, look at the athleticism, no, but Postman wisely getting out of the ring as Rig follows. And Postman going for the sledgehammer early. Rig with a big left, right into the side of Richard's jaw there. And now what's this? He's going for look at the power. And he just drops him on that sledgehammer. And Rig he doesn't care. Throwing Postman into the outside. And now he's picked up the sledgehammer. What's he doing here? But Richard grabbing it off him. That was well done. Dropping the sledgehammer. Richard does not want to cop that to the head. As now he puts Rig back in the ring. Postman, Richard and Postman just going after Rig. And Postman with a drop kick on the outside to Richard. Stomping on the back of the leg. And again, And now Riggs up in the middle of the ring. Postman and Richard haven't realised. Richard has gone for the DDT on Postman, hits it on the outside. As Rig sneaking up here behind. Richard hasn't seen him. He's still going after Postman. And now he's got Rig back into the ring. But Postman is in the ring. Rig has got Richard. Oh, and that's a big one. And Richard is still on. And Postman with a leg sweep, Russian leg sweep onto Richard. And Rig goes for a big punch, but Postman, he just missed. I don't know what's going on. As Richard and Postman grappling on the outside, Rig's just watching. This is unlike Rig. And Rig just behind. That's why I was waiting. Just king hits Richard. And now he's going straight after Postman. Off the ropes here. Rig with a big clothesline on Postman. And now a belly to belly on Richard. And this is dominance by Rig. He's on fire. And now what's this? Rig's going for the... Oh. And he's just going for the 3 power bombs that he's done so often. And that hurts. And he gives the third one to Postman. And Richard goes to the pin. And Rig just looks at him and hits him and says no. And no! He just picks up Richard like a rag doll and F5s him. And Rig is on fire. Rig's feeling it here tonight. Postman going after weapons here. He knows that it's no disqualification. And then he has a big advantage if he can get those weapons utilised. But there's Rig again with the power. Throwing Postman into the corner in the turnbuckles. And Richard with a dropkick on Postman. Technically this match has been very sound so far as Rig... What's he doing here? Rig takes Richard out on the outside. And look at the athleticism and the power from Rig. This is incredible. As Postman... Rig goes to the big clothesline. Misses. Postman gets the baseball bat outside the ring. And just cracks Rig on the top of the head. And Rig's out here. Richard taking that baseball bat off Postman and just takes him out. Both superstars down. Richard's got the baseball bat, but Postman takes it off him. Oh my god. And he takes that Rig again with that baseball bat. And he just goes after him, drops it on him. And now it's Richard and Postman, all the way, only ones up at the moment. And Postman just throws him across the ring. He's got a lot of power for his size. Rig's back to his feet. Postman right onto him. And Rig just... Oh, Postman reverses the kick. Goes after Richard. Rig's still up. And Richard just... He missed it. He went over the top. Postman landing in the middle of the ring. And now Rig, baseball bat. He's lost it. He's going after the legs of Postman. Got Richard on the back. Richard's back up though. What's Rig going to do here? Oh no, what's this? Richard, he's getting a bit of momentum here. Throwing Rig off the side. No, Rig reverses it. But Richard with a big knee. And that's... Rig's down. Richard is looking at a spinebuster. Postman's still up though. Richard's looking like he's got all the momentum. And now, Postman is waiting. Richard going, puts Rig in the middle of the ring. And Postman breaking up that count before the referee can even start it. And now Postman putting Richard into the side. And now what's this? He's going to the top here. He's going to the top. And what's this? Oh no, backbreaker off the turnbuckle. And now Rig lining up Postman. No, he's just watching. He's just watching. And Postman going for the pin. Rig just watching. What's he going to do? Let him kick. No, Richard kicks out. No, Postman was broken out by Rig breaking it up. And now the referee's down. Rig must have caught the referee as well. And now he's going for the 3 power bombs again. And look at the power from Rig, just able to pick superstars up over and over and drop them in their shoulder and head area. And the referee is back up as Rig going for work. And no, Richard now interfering on Rig, putting Rig in the corner. And they can use teamwork here, Richard and Postman. And that's what they've got to do. Oh, Richard just throwing him outside the ring, rolling out himself. And Postman also out there. Everyone is outside the ring now. What's Richard doing? DDT! Flying! Wow! Through the ropes on the outside. And now he's taking Postman out into the apron on the ground. And the crowd chanting, Rig is awesome there. Rig is awesome. It's usually this is awesome. Even though Rig was just taken out with a DDT on the outside, but he's back up. He has dominated the majority of this match. Postman. Oh, here goes a pin from Rig. Rig's going to get the pin. Postman kicks out before Richard can even break it up the count. And Rig again just after that with a double forearm elbow. And now Richie going to the outside. And he jumps into the ring and takes out Postman on the back with an elbow. And now what's this, Rig? No, but Richie reverses it. But Rig picks him up. He's going for the F5. But Richard, he's fighting out of it. He gets out. And now Richard, he's on Rig. He's on him. He's got to be quick though. And now he's going for a angle slam. And now Postman going for his own type of angle slam on Richard. And Postman could get a win here. But what's he doing? He's going for a... I don't know what this is. And Postman just pulling Richard up. And now he's throwing him into the corner. And now Rig's up. Rig's got the baseball bat. Uh-oh. He's calling for stink face. Postman stink face on Richard. Oh no. And Rig just standing there waiting. Postman laughing at him and he just cops a baseball bat to the nose and goes down. And here goes Rig. Rig's gonna win the title. The referee starts counting. Rig's gonna win. Richard kicks out. Richard kicks out. And now Rig turning his attention to Postman with another just a side slam. Going after Richard with some big fists. 2 big lefts to the guts and a big knee to the sternum. Richard's, how is he still standing? We're just looking. What are they saying to each other? Stand out. And another big knee. And now Rig is going for... What's he doing? He's going for another 3 power bombs. This time on Richard. And Richard is... He cannot move. Richard's gonna... He's just copping it. And he's lifting 120 kilogram man. 210 pounds. Postman going for the pin here. Rig just laughing. Breaks it up. And Richard's looking sore. Postman's looking sore. Rig is fresh as ever. And what's it? Oh! Back body drop. Rig's down. Postman now stalking Richard from behind, who's going after Rig. And what's this? Spine buster! Spine buster on Rig. And what's Postman doing here? And just Postman going for the pin. Why? Richard's right behind him. And Richard just breaks it up straight away. And now he's going for a... Oh, what's this? An inverted choke slam from Richard on Postman. And now Postman's going to make Rig tap out. Rig's going to tap. No, but Rig just muscles out straight away. And that is power. And now Rig straight after Postman. Richard trying to get after Rig. Postman. Richard's got him up for a GTS. Postman's up on his shoulders. Here goes the GTS. Richard. And now Rig is turning around. He's throwing Richard out of the ring. Richard's outside. Rig's going to steal it here. But no, Rig's getting up Postman. Rig says it's not going to be that way. And why would it be when he can finish him off on his own with an F5? And this match is over. Richard's on... What? Richard's on the outside. Rig's... What? Mitchell Cruiser is out here again interfering. But what's he out here for? Is he making an announcement? Rig's just staring at him. Mitchell Cruiser. Rig's coming outside. Richard's up. He's hitting with a GTS. Rig hasn't realised. Richard's going to go for the pin here. Rig hasn't realised. He's going for the pin. Rig's coming back in the ring. Richard's got the pin. Rig's got it. Richard got the win. Rig broke it up after 3. Richard's retained the title. I cannot believe this. Rig hasn't broken it up. Richard Ryan has retained the High Rollers World Championship. I can't believe it. Not again. Mitchell Cruiser causing a distraction for Richard, who's crawled back into the ring and hit Postman with his own finisher. Got the 1, 2, 3. And he's champion. And he's celebrating. I can't believe it. What a match this was.